Hell in a Cell 2008. How's it going, my wrestling heroes? We have some scenarios here that could definitely occur, right? I mean, we could have the Shield potentially holding every single title on the Raw roster, apart from the women's. We have Jeff Hardy finally having his dream match, and it is. I know we've talked about this quite a bit, but it's finally happened for Jeff Hardy. And we have returning Mick Foley celebrating the 20th anniversary of this Hell in a Cell match, as well as AJ, where we might be finally closing the final shutter on this match right here. The thing is that I'm confused about from this whole thing is like, why isn't this a Hell in a Cell match? I mean, the Universal title is a Hell in a Cell match. This is, at least from, by the time of the filming of the video, there is nothing confirmed as far as this being an actual Hell in a Cell match. So let's get into the actual match cards, you guys. I'm really excited to see this one. I think Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton might potentially steal the show. Something's going to go down with Hardy for sure. I mean, after all, yeah, this is the match that he's been waiting for. So I say we get straight into it. Brie Mode and Daniel Bryan versus Miz and Maurice. This match should have just been a one-on-one. Have these two settle the score. Find out as to who the actual best in-ring competitor is. Now, I understand why they did this, right? There was outside interference in the previous pay-per-view. They're trying to incorporate the Bella Twins back into the roster, but they could have done it differently. They could have just had their own match and have Daniel Bryan and Miz. And what's going to end up developing from this, I can almost guarantee you the reason why they did this is because they want to keep this feud going between Daniel Bryan and Miz. And who will come out as the best? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Not necessarily in this match, because again, it is mixed tag, but I'm still going to have to go with Daniel Bryan and Brie for the win. Why are you slouching, Rusev? Is it because it's not Rusev Day? At some point in your life, you have to come to a conclusion that being a jobber is just a day in and out kind of thing. And I hate to say this, man, but as far as like main event jobbers as of late, Rusev has been the go-to guy. I hope that this is not it. I want to see Rusev Day finally be Rusev Day. New Day, though, going in there with those tag teams. Look at this beautiness, man. This red, white, and blue attire. Oh, my gosh. Again, that's the ones that we just recently picked up from Ringside Collectibles. Man, I'm hyping way too much on this. We're not talking about the actual figures. We're talking about the actual match itself, but still going to have to go with New Day for the win. Rusev Day, come on, man. We got to do something with you guys. Why is this even a match? I don't get it. I don't understand this whole thing between Alexa Bliss and Hot Rod Rowdy Ronda Rousey, right? Previous match, it was just she demolished her. She was even teasing her. She was saying, come on, I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a shot. But nothing, man. She just went in there and wrecked. I mean, she destroyed. And she's all about those judos as of late. She ain't coming out of Judo City. No, no way. Why isn't that even a name yet? I still have yet to understand as to why WWE hasn't come up with Judo Hip Toss City. Hey, but if you are on this channel, you know that's what we're calling. Judo Hip Toss City is going to pull out the win for sure. There is not enough time in this prediction video to cover as to what's going to happen in this match. Look, Jeff Hardy, he's prepared. He's ready. Randy Orton, you're looking solid as always. Thing of it is, though, is that this right here, going forward, whether it's his last match, he's going to make this count. I do feel like this is going to go into the books as one of the best Hell in a Cell matches, and I want to see that because for the last 5, maybe 7 years, this structure hasn't meant anything. At least when Mick Foley stepped in it, he made sure that Hell in a Cell meant something. I think Jeff Hardy will definitely put something behind it. Shano, you did pretty good last year, but I think Jeff Hardy's going to outdo it for sure. But yes, Jeff Hardy for the win. Yo, where's Becky Lynch? Isn't this supposed to be Charlotte versus Becky for the SmackDown Women's title? Wait, who's that coming through the... Yep, she's coming through the crowd. Oh my gosh, Becky Lynch attacked her. She attacked her, and she's getting this match started off in a big way, and that's exactly what's going to happen. She'll do, her music will start to play, and Charlotte, she'll be standing in the middle of the ring just waiting for her, and Becky, she's going to get the upper hand. She's going to assault her, and eventually when they finally do start the match, it should be like a pretty good back and forth match, but Becky Lynch, the heel turn just should help. At least I hope it helps her. I mean, the mic skills are terrible. You don't have to talk. When you're a heel, man, you just have to assault people, and that's it. Go in there, do your thing, Becky, and pick up the win. But yeah, Becky Lynch to capture the women's title. Joe. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE title. Man, that left hand always bothers me, man. I got to figure out a way to get that fit right. So, Joe, You've been a beast, man. You've been just this whole gimmick thing, or not gimmick, but this whole thing between him and AJ Styles and the family thing that's been going on. Oh my gosh, it's had me dying on more than one occasion. So this is going to be the thing. AJ Styles, he's going to bring it all. I mean, he brought it all before, but I think he's going to bring a little extra spunk. They should have brought this stuff. This should have been the Hell in a Cell match, one of the Hell in a Cell matches. Yeah, come on, it's a WWE title, but it's not. It's just going to be a regular match, but I still think that AJ is going to retain. Joe, I don't know what you're going to do after this, man. Obviously, you can't use the whole family thing after this, so I don't know what's going to happen with this, man. I'm sure they'll find something for the guy. Maybe they'll actually put him up against Shinsuke Nakamura for the IC title. Isn't that funny? The IC title match is not on the line. The IC title or the US title, which is crazy. US title, Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yes, AJ Styles will retain the WWE title. Who wants to return to Dean Ambrose Society? It should be the Lunatic Society. It should be a lot of things, but it's not. It's going to be for the SmackDown, for the Raw Tag Team titles. We got Seth Rollins. He's hanging out. He's like, look at me. I got the IC title and I'm competing for, hey, that's a beautiful thing. If you can pull that off and you can keep doing that, and look, he's a defending champion. What am I saying? I'm not picking on the man. I'm just a little bit disappointed that this belt is not on the line. And the reason why they want this to go down is because they want to put all the gold on not just the lunatic that has returned to society, to the Dean Ambrose Society, but also Seth freaking Rollins, as well as just the whole Shield. This is actually going to tie in with the following match after this. It's all gonna make sense. It's all gonna come to a conclusion as what the whole point of this was, as to why this belt's not on the line and why they're gonna go in there. They're gonna pick up the win. They're gonna capture the Raw Tag Team titles, and these two, yeah, they'll face off each other. They have some big plans for Drew McIntyre now that he's actually relevant. So yeah, before not so much. Now they're gonna have some pretty good going. But again, it might be just a little bit too early for that to happen, but it's going to happen eventually. But yeah, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to pick up those Raw Tag Team titles. The monster in the cell is cashing in for his money in the bank, and he's not doing it. He's not doing it all sneaky. He's not coming in, during a match and saying, "Here, I want to cash in now." No, he's like, "I'm gonna give you a chance. You can prepare for it. You can drink your eggs." Do people drink eggs still? I don't know. But anyways, Mick Foley, he'll be in there. He'll be special guest referee. He'll be saying, "Hey, man, make sure that the Shield. Why is the Shield still in here? This is the reason why, you guys. I'm telling you, it's bound to happen. I hope it happens." Braun Strowman, I think it'll be a back-to-back kind of year, because last year, again, they didn't win the money. The person, what was it? Baron Corbin, he didn't win dude, why does it have to happen back-to-back? Why does Braun Strowman have to be that guy that wins the money in the bank and doesn't get, a solid cash in? Maybe because he didn't do it after a match. You should have done it right after a match. Mick Foley, I think he'll be there. He'll try to make sure that everything goes right down the middle, but, it's just one of those things like, why are you here, bro? It's the 20th anniversary. Mick Foley, he still wants to come back and say, look, man, I might not be able to compete in the ring, but at least I can call the shots. But yeah, Roman Reigns should easily pick up the win. Give me your thoughts, you guys. Would love to hear your predictions. Are you guys excited for this pay-per-view? Are you excited that Mick Foley is back into the squared circle? And would you like to see the monster in the cell finally capture the Universal title? Until next time, everybody.